Alright, shalom, shalom. I'm out you up on YAHAWAH, face the east. What are you doing?
I locked the phone on accident.
Face it. Alright,
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI.
Alright, I want to give double honor spots to Elders Great Millstone, shalom, shalom to all you brothers out there teaching the truth of sincerity. Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites back here once again. The prophet said the downfall of Esau's kingdom and to bring remembrance unto the children of Israel, which consists of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, to bring up back to our God, which is Yahawah, to our Lord Yahawashi. So it's YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Alright, Yahawah is His word, and He calls God. Alright, Yah means He, Hawah means to exist or to be. BAHASHAM is in the name. Yahawashi is His word, and He calls Jesus. Yah means He, Hawah means saves and delivers. All of this is in the Paleo Hebrew tongue, which is the ancient Hebrew tongue spoken by the ancient Israelites, which are our ancestors. And we must return onto that language to call upon the Heavenly Father and the Son in the correct tongue. Alright? No wonder that this can't such as edifying you brothers and you feel my sisters. We're also going to go roll off the spirit. And as all you brothers already know, is that stupid, that quote, holiday. The word holiday means holy. And there's nothing holy about this day whatsoever. It's just another pagan holiday that these people celebrate because they wanted an excuse to fucking have fun. Alright, I want somebody to get that real quick.
Wow.
The wise thinks a lot about the wise is in the house of mourning and the fools are in the house of mirth. Also, that was the spirit that we just started camp in New Jersey, started blaring the siren, the city alarm. They didn't do it once this time, they actually did it twice. You know, one after the other.
Yeah, I got it.
Surprisingly. And you can hear that shit all the way over here in New York. And even when in the apartment, man, where we live, we can hear that. If the windows open a little bit.
And don't be surprised that will be blaring everywhere, but maybe some cities won't even warn the people. Anyways.
Yeah.
So these people are going to get caught with their pants down.
Somebody got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I want you to read in the NLT as well. So I do hope you have that crossed up. Alright, read it.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 4. It says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth. It says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
That's right.
For as the crackling of thorns under a pot.
Wait,
Stop. No, stop. It's there.
Alright, read it again.
Sorry, I have that highlighted. That's why I threw you off.
Read it again.
It says NLT, right?
Yeah, read it KJV and the NLT again.
Okay, it says
Alright,
the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. NLT, it says a wise person thinks a lot about death, while a fool thinks only about having a good time.
That's right. And once again, the reason we I say it once again because we actually mentioned it before many times, but the reason the wise thinks a lot about death is because it keeps us straight. It keeps our mind right. You know, keeps us diligent. Keeps our eyes on the prize, our eyes on the ball, as they say. You know, and the fools only think about having a good time. They're always looking for a distraction. You know, bread and circus is their thing, man. You know, they always want something pleasant to go about. And when shit happens, they want things to return back to normal, what they consider normal. They're no different than how some of the foolish Israelites were back in Egypt. You know, when they have been delivered, some of them complained that they wanted to go back because at least they had, you know, because they were so tired of the manna. The word manna means what's this? If I remember correctly, it was food from the heavens. You know, and they started complaining because all they were eating is just that. And so they were complaining because they wanted to eat something different. That some of them wanted to go back to Egypt because when they're in bondage, they had spices and stuff like that they can flavor their food with. You know, flavor that more, be creative with it. I don't know, but A lot of these dudes, they're very carnal. They're very, very carnal. They want things that make them feel comfortable.
Yo, they're tired of eating the same thing every day.
Yeah, they're tired of eating the same thing. It's a stupid mindset. Very stupid mindset. You know, I'd rather eat the same thing every day and be with YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, than being wicked and eat something different every day. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's a dumb mindset. You know, to eat something different every day and continue to be wicked is dumb.
Yo,
You know?
that's how these people are nowadays. They don't know how it is to go hungry.
Oh, I like how the apostles said it.
Everything for granted.
The apostles said it. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I'd rather be uncomfortable and be righteous than be comfortable and be wicked. You know, it's a stupid mindset. It's a stupid mindset to want to be comfortable and be wicked when the end of that leads to death.
Because overall, this is not our place of rest. This
Yeah.
is not our rest right now.
That's
and
right.
our rest is the kingdom.
This place
You know?
is polluted as hell. Why would you want to settle in somewhere that's polluted?
Yeah, it's like going to a landfill and settle there and pitch a tent there, you know, and live with the foul the beasts like rodents and seagulls and crows and whatever.
Yeah. But you know, of course that a lot of people nowadays don't have enough money to actually celebrate this quote holiday or whatever. You know, because we're living in very strange times at the moment. You know, and we're living in the time of prophecy. So as these quote holidays, I still remember that people were complaining about, you know, not being able to. Always I remember that Black Friday thing, that there's not a lot of people that actually go into the markets and stuff, you know, to actually buy shit because they don't got money like that. Everything's going up. You know, this inflation is still happening. The inflation is still happening. The price of the dollar is still dwindling, and Esau's still, you know, in behind the scenes trying to trying to build up something to for his new currency, which is going to be basically the CBDC, regardless of what they're going to call it. You know, CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be a digital currency. You know, and it's going to be controlled by the central bank at the end of the day, because the central bank is, you know, what the Americans control.
You notice
You know?
that people are more, our people are more blinded today more than ever now because they so in tune to that wicked Christmas massacre day. You know, because they're in their homes doing whatever, thinking it's a nice day of the year. Everybody gets to be a hypocritically nice, you know, and start giving and all that. Yo,
Not knowing the history behind anything, because you want to be ignorant. You want to be naive to these things. Now, the very naive nature is saying that I celebrate it for my kids and stuff like that. That's very naive.
you basically
You know?
sending your kids to sacrifice themselves to
Very willingly
to
ignorant.
idols, to demons and witches, because that's a witchcraft thing.
You try to comfort yourself saying that it was the death of the Messiah of the Bible. You know, it's stupid. These people are really stupid. I actually got the history on it. You know.
Shalom, Yahawah,
Yo, shalom, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, shalom, bro.
Yo, shalom, King.
I got the history on this quote holiday. All right, because all of this is a collaboration between the Romans and the pagans. You know, so what is Christmas? What does it have to do with what I'm about to say? Well, I'm about to get into it. It says, what is Saturnalia? It said, let me start up here. This is a summary of it. It says Saturnalia, held in mid-December, is an ancient Roman pagan festival honoring the agricultural god Saturn. Because of when the holiday occurred near the winter solstice, Saturnalia celebrations are the source of many of the traditions we now associate with Christmas, such as wreaths, candles, feasting, and gift giving. It says, what is Saturnalia? Saturnalia is the most popular holiday in their ancient Roman calendar, derived from the old farming-related rituals of midwinter and winter solstice, especially the practice gods during the winter sowing season. This is the pagan celebration of Saturn, the Roman god of agriculture and time, began as a single day, but by the late Republic, 133 to 31 BC, it had expanded to a week-long festival beginning December 17th on the Julian calendar, which the Romans used at the time, and the winter solstice fell on December 25th. It says, I'm just gonna go through it. There's actually like, there's about 5 topics on it. So, Llewellyn, you can get into these things.
I got a little
and
bit
get some
more info.
precepts on top of it.
I got a little bit more info on that in the Saturnalia also. It says right here, ancient Romans celebrated festival of Saturnalia in December, in which involved feasting, gift giving, and merriment. Germanic tribes in Northern Europe also observed.
It's actually going to get in that. It's just separated it in different topics.
All right, so you don't want me to continue on it?
Because it's going to get into the same thing on this one. If it doesn't, then we can get that going. This is how the Romans celebrated Saturnalia. It says during Saturnalia, work and businesses came to a halt. Look around us, man. There's a lot of businesses and work that, a lot of people have a day off today, because of this quote Christmas, man. And it's the same thing that the Romans did during Saturnalia. All right.
And then the Romans, how they have it is, they did all kinds of wickedness in that day.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get to that too. It's like, it says schools and courts of law closed, and normal social patterns were suspended. So during this day, people could pretty much do anything.
It was pretty much like the purge.
Yeah,
it was like
pretty
a
much
purge.
the purge. Yeah, that's right. People
it,
can do whatever the fuck they want.
every government at that time was like it ceased from working. Everything is like the Roman guards, they don't have to work that day. The government powers.
That's talking about the origins of fakers, right?
Yeah.
I believe I heard a story. About that before. It was done by a brother who was going into that, and people were doing very freakish acts on this day, and they enjoyed it.
Yeah, they used to take.
That's why this is their favorite holiday.
They used to grape women, men, children. They did all kinds of madness that day. They even show that in that one episode of the animated series, The Boondocks. And they put it in comedy, so people don't take it so serious. That's the thing about Esau. Esau loves doing that shit.
Oh yeah.
And Jake just go along with it. Because it's fun, it's funny. That's it.
It's just like that one episode that everybody knows. It's the one where he says that the government lied about 9/11. It just says a lot of truth in that.
Yeah, I mean, the
everybody
scriptures
goes crazy,
talk
start
about
fighting each other.
how
Better than comedy.
it's the scriptures talk about how the world is going to grow worse and worse as age goes on. And this all ultimately started getting worse and worse and worse when Esau came into rule, starting with Alexander the Great, starting with him. And it says in the book of Maccabees that wickedness has grown upon the earth, roughly paraphrasing, because this dude came into rulership, So I'm gonna continue with this. It says people decorated their homes with wreaths and other greenery and shed their traditional togas in favor of colorful clothes such as synthesis. It says even enslaved people did not have to work during Saturnalia, but were allowed to participate in festivities. In some cases, they sat at the head of the table while their masters served them. It says instead of working, Romans spent Saturnalia gambling, singing, playing music, feasting, socializing, and giving each other gifts. Wax taper candies called Ceri? Carry? I don't know. It says were common gifts during Saturnalia to signify the light returning after the solstice. And it's funny is that they won't mention the darker, more freakish acts that were common, very common during Saturnalia. They're not going to mention these type of things. They're going to make it seem like have fun, go lucky kind of spirit during that time.
There was murder in that time too.
Yeah, it was a lot of murder, a lot of freakish acts towards each other. you know, towards strange flesh and towards women and, you know, women, all sorts of shit, man, happened in that time. And in America now, they practice these type of acts. But they you know, they changed it up, and they can't do certain things since Christmas is a combination of Saturnalia and the pagan holiday, which is going to get into that pagan holiday, hopefully. It says it continues. This is on the lens. I'm just going to skip past this one. It says how Saturnalia led to Christmas. It says thanks to the Roman Empire's conquest in Britain and the rest of Europe from the 2nd century BC to the 4th century AD, there's a suppression of older seasonal rites practiced by the Celts and other groups. Today's Western cultures derive many of their traditional celebrations of midwinter from Saturnalia. This is the Christian holiday, Christmas. It's not even a fucking Christian holiday. Like the true Hamashiachim. These dudes are fucking. Yo, let's see if I can actually get into that as well, because it has it highlighted here. It says especially owes many of these traditions to the ancient Roman festival, including the time of the year Christmas is celebrated. The Bible does not give the date of Yahawash's birth. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Because it talks about the Passover. The Passover in itself is when he was born. It says, in fact, some theologians have concluded he was probably born in spring. It's not even a probability. It was a fact that he was born in spring. Continuing, it says some theologians have concluded that he was probably born in spring, as suggested by references to shepherds and sheep in the nativity story, and that's true. That's true. It's not a probability; it's a fact. It's a fact.
So according to the history of Israel, you know, the real Israelites, which will be our history during the time of well, actually, the whole Israel. You know, we don't celebrate birthdays. You know. But we'll mention a birthday when it's an event, pretty much.
Yeah, when it's needed, and especially since Yahawash's, the Passover was a significant day, and that Passover also represents his birthday.
So pretty much it's like the Passover, but it happens to be his birthday, therefore his birthday get mentioned. Because Yahawashi, you know what? Get that. That's in Luke. Get Luke chapter 2, verse 40 to 42.
I got it.
You stay in Amos, or what? Since you already have a scripture like hell, he doesn't have anything.
Okay, then you get it. Then you get Luke chapter 2, verse 40 to 42.
Sure, you just need to know.
Yeah, start at 40.
Luke chapter 2 verse 40 says, and the child grew wet. The child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and with the grace of Yahweh was upon him. It says, now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover, and when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
That's it. You know, that showed in the time of the Passover that the parents, that's Joseph and Mary, you know, they went with Yahawashi up in that temple during the feast of the Passover. You know.
What are we reading here? I can see. 40 to 40.
But it shows that's just common sense. And when does the Passover fall? It falls on pretty much on the spring, you know. So when they say that there's no birthday mentioned in the Bible, you know, when his birthday's at, when he was born, that's a complete lie, you know. It's because the reason they say something like that is because so they can keep those traditional men, which is Christians, you know. They want to deny what the scripture says, pretty much. But it's right there. You know, that Yahawashi was 12. And in 12 years old, he pretty much, you know, when you read further down, it's pretty much mentioned Yahawashi. He started teaching at the temple. He was already 12. You know, and that's the age of accountability, pretty much.
If I remember correctly, the first month is Nisan. If I remember correctly,
Nisan.
and the ancient Hebrew tongue would be something else.
It will be Abi. Abi. But that's a modern Hebrew term.
I'm not entirely sure how it is in the ancient.
Right. Could be Abab.
Abab. But it basically means green, like or like a sprout. And if you go to the book of Exodus, which in the book of Exodus is the Heavenly Father said that this shall be the first day for you, the beginning of months.
Exodus 20 or Exodus 12.
Yeah, and it says he said it should be the beginning of months.
Yeah, that's like Exodus 12.
I believe that's it also goes into Hebrew as well there.
Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, right here. This one.
Oh, you yeah, that's it. And then look at the title of it.
Yeah, the Passover lamb. You know?
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read it out. It's Exodus chapter 12, verse 1. And Yahawah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Now how? Oh yes, yeah. You can read a little bit of it.
Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
So this is going to go into the Passover, and so since Yahawashi's birthday, like his birth date, was in the spring, just as his birthday was in the spring, so was the Passover. Just as the Passover was in spring, so was his birthday. You see, that's how you know it's that when he was born was not in the wintertime. This goes into I believe this goes into what's it called? What do you call it? I forgot. It's at the tip of my tongue. No, it later. It goes into that Serapis stuff. It's basically the mother, Nimrod. That's what it was. Fucking A, dude. I was trying to remember. If I remember correctly, Nimrod was in love with his mother. They had a child. Or something like that. It's been a fucking while. It's been a long while. And basically that they're trying to simulate, if that's the word, Yahawashi to be that child. To basically the Messiah of the
Immaculate Conception.
Yeah.
You know,
and they're trying to assimilate that with whatchamacallit. And if I remember correctly, they had it where he was in that he was born on the winter solstice or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long ass time. What you're hearing right now is a very very rusty version of it. It's been a while.
Jeremiah, what is it? Jeremiah 50.
Oh, the deck in the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get
that?
Because that's fucking weird, man. That's just fucking weird.
I remember he mentioned that. Like before we did this.
Yeah, this low one lane, because I think it goes into that on the pagan thing as well. Because I think I believe it goes back to that, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me see.
It's Jeremiah.
It says, "Is Christmas a pagan holiday? Is this pagans and Christmas coexistent? Though not always happily. During this period, and this likely represented an effort to convince the remaining pagan Romans to accept Christianity as Rome's official religion. Before the end of the 4th century, many of the traditions of Saturnalia, including gift giving, singing, lighting candles, feasting, and merrymaking, had become absorbed into the traditions of Christmas as many know of it today. Now let me get yes. I think it's called Yule. Yule.
It's Y-U-L-E. Pronounce it Yule. So I already have the information.
Oh, you already got it?
Just read a little bit on it. This is the information I got here. They say the ancient Romans celebrated festival of Saturnalia in December, which involved feasting, gift giving, and merriment. Germanic tribes in northern Europe also observed the festival of Yule, or Yule, however you want to pronounce it, which marked the winter solstice in the beginning of the lengthening of days. You know. And just to further more, it says early Christians, however, celebrated the Epiphany, January 6th, which commemorated the visit of the Magi to baby Jesus, pretty much. That's how the world ignorantly called YAHAWASHI. Over time, Christians, which celebrate the birth of verbatim, Jesus, became a distinct holiday, and his date was set on December 25th by Pope Julius the First in the 4th century. So yeah, the Pope had a hand on that shit, you know. But you know what? You notice that the Northern Kingdom, they celebrate that Christmas massacre on December 25th, and it extends all the way to January 6th, you know. So it's, which is still off, anyways, you know. And it continues, says the choice of December 25th is believed to have been influenced by existing Roman and Germanic festivals, as well as the fact that it coincided with the existing Roman festivals of Sol, Invictus, which means unconquered sun, which was celebrated on December 25th. While the ancient Greeks did celebrate festivals during the winter solstice, such as festivals of Linnea, which means in honor of Dionysus, these festivals did not directly influence the development of Christmas, but therefore it still has its origin there, you know, because the Greek, when they do parties, like party all night long, that's the thing that people had, like party all night long, but it goes into the worship of Dionysus, which is their god of wine, you know, which is that's a pagan holiday. It has nothing to do with our Lord, you know, in that day.
I got this here. Let's see if this internet can stop acting up.
So there's a lot of idol worshiping these days, man. You know, just like all these holidays is not fit. It doesn't fit at all with the scriptures, you know, and it's because it's not part of the Bible. The Bible doesn't teach you to celebrate on Halloween or you know, Easter and whatever, you know. The Bible it's telling you how to celebrate it. It tells you what are the high holy days, you know.
Yeah, is that? Oh, I got Nimrod. Nimrod's thing. But this thing, I fucking hate when it goes to like phone size. It's so annoying. It mixes everything. I'm gonna read a little bit of this. All right. So this is the ritual of Christmas. from the website Art of Living Monastery. It says the word Christmas comes from the Middle English word Christmas. It says which comes from the Old English Christmas. It says which means Christ's Mass. It doesn't take much digging to discover that this is a human-made holiday created by the Roman Catholic Church as a Catholic ritual. Actually, it goes deeper than that, bro. Christmas has nothing to do with YAHAWASHI and his birth, and it has everything to do with Nimrod. And this is going all over the place. But let me just get to the point. Yeah, because it was going to get into Nimrod, but let me see if we can get another one, because this one's going all over the place. I think this one here says December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. Go with. Oh, this is not that bad.
Check if it's buffering.
No, it's not.
It's not. I'll check on YouTube.
Oh gosh, bro, please. Nah, that's my gosh, nah, this sucks.
Yeah, it's smooth. And buffer. Wait, it says. What? It is buffering. Not for me.
It's buffering?
Yeah.
Not for me. Well, it's like off and on for me.
Let me see if I can pull some more information. Well, we got Jeremiah.
This is a pretty good one here. But yeah, if you got reason.
Yeah, we got precept on Jeremiah.
This is Jeremiah.
It goes into it, but I don't want to get too deep.
Go ahead and read it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh."
Speak up, speak up.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. This is for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, a work of hands of workmen with the axe. This is they decked with silver and with gold, they fashion it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. This is they are upright as the palm tree. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also it is in them to do good.
Yeah, and so, you know, that shit goes back to that Nimrod day. That tree that tree, you know, stamping and shit like that, you know, and that connects with why these people want to put up trees in their households, not knowing what that tree represents or where it goes back to, or what does that have to do with anything about Hamashiach's birth in the Bible, you know. And that it doesn't have to do like that day. It's not even where the Messiah was born, man. It's not even when he was born. You know, all of that shit. It connects to it's Nimrod Day mixed with Saturnalia and mixed with the winter solstice of Yule.
Because that's how these
Yule, how you say
Christmas this Christmas massacre holiday. They have different traditions all mixed into one, like a it's like taped
it's
up,
no different than Babylonian.
You know?
No different than Babylonian type of stuff, because that's what Babylon is. The word Babylon means confusion, or the word Babel means confusion. You know, and Babylon is all about confusion, man. So when they mix things up.
Like
you know?
like they got like the mistletoe. You know that thing about the mistletoe? Oh, they're under the mistletoe. Hey, you guys should kiss. Blah blah blah. You know all that bullshit. You know, but the mistletoe is known to be poisonous. So I'll let something that's you know, it's stupid shit. You know. There was a scene on, I think it was on Batman Returns, the old Batman movie, and I think it was something. It was a dance between Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle, and she said, she mentioned something about. He said, I think something about the mistletoe. I think we're under the mistletoe, we should kiss. You know, and she said, yeah, but it's deadly if you do something.
That's mistletoe is a poisonous plant. He still got Amos.
History of the mistletoe.
I think the brother put some precepts too.
Just to throw it out there.
Let me see. Let me get over there.
Yeah, he put Jeremiah 44 and 18.
Actually, he put a lot.
Jeremiah 44.
There's a little history right here. Mistletoe
Say Xmas.
has a rich and fascinating
Yeah,
history. It spans thousands of years. Yeah, fascinating to you. You know, the tradition of kissing under the mistletoe is believed to have originated in ancient Europe, where mistletoe was considered a sacred plant with magical power. Another idol worship. So it is. In ancient Druidic and Celtic or Celtic, however you want to pronounce it, cultures, mistletoe was a revered as a symbol of fertility, love, and protection. Say it's idol worship. Saying crap.
Is that fertility? It probably goes to April. I'm not entirely sure, but it probably goes also to that Nimrod Day thing.
Yeah. It says the Druids believe that the mistletoe.
Oh, the Druids. So it's pagan.
It's pagan. It's still pagan. You know? The Druids believed that the mistletoe had the power of bring good luck, protect against evil spirits, even heal diseases.
The heathen, right?
It's something else. It's so.
It is, and it's funny is that, you know, it's probably has the Islamists probably have a hand in that too, you know, because our people, man, always constantly going off and creating some dumb shit so they can worship it. It's stupid. They follow the way of the heathen. That's why.
They continue. They will hang the mistletoe in their homes and temples to ward off evil spirits, to promote fertility and love. The ancient Romans also adopted the tradition of mistletoe, and it became a popular symbol of love and romance during the Roman during the festival, which was celebrated in December. Men and women would exchange gifts and kiss under the mistletoe. The tradition of kissing under the mistletoe was also popularized in the 18th century England, where it was believed that a couple who kissed under the mistletoe will be married within the next year.
That is stupid, right?
You know, it keeps repeating the same crap. Anyways, it said in Norse mythology, mistletoe was associated with the goddess Frigga, who was the wife of Odin.
Yeah, everyone see a fucking foreigner. So, yeah,
And the goddess of love and beauty. According to legend, Frigga's son Balder was killed by an arrow made of mistletoe. See all that? God, isn't Balder was the one picking on Kratos?
Oh yeah.
He was killed by a mistletoe arrow because it was poisonous. You know,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh wait, never mind. No,
It was different.
I don't want to. I don't want to spoil nothing, so I'm not gonna.
And Frigga was so grief-stricken that she wept tears of gold.
Like the whole scene.
You know, let me get down to the point. Let me see. Well, you pretty much get the point anyway, so I'm not going to read down.
It's
You know,
Brother Hawaii got a precept.
oh, you know
Got
what?
precepts.
Let me get a little bit here. They say it is also worth noting that there are several species of mistletoe. Not all of them are safe to kiss under. There are some species of mistletoe, such as the American mistletoe, Porodendron, however you pronounce it, are toxic. It can cause skin irritation and other health problems. So if you're planning, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna read down.
Yeah.
Talking about the same shit.
So if you're planning,
If you're planning to kiss,
God, that's just so dumb, man.
you know.
It sounds like you know what thing to do too. I was living dangerous. Damn.
I was nice to believe that far out.
You've been moving a little too much. Read Amos. Oh, brother got some presets though. I'm gonna read it. When he's done with that. Throw out a bro for the presets, man. YAHAWASHI Barakatah.
I got a history of the reef too. You know those ring ornaments that they put on the door,
Oh yeah. That yeah.
the leafy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes.
And it's
back,
funny. It's oh yeah, my bad.
Oh no, it goes back to Greek and Rome.
Yeah,
And-
just
and
like keep cooking.
I'm gonna trim it down a bit. All
Yes.
right, I'm gonna trim it down. It says, in ancient Greece and Rome, wreaths were used to honor gods and goddesses as well as to celebrate special occasions such as weddings and military victories. These wreaths were typically made of laurel, olives, and other evergreen branches, and were often decorated with flowers, fruits, and other ornaments. You know, yeah, it goes back into all that madness. You know,
It's funny because a lot of these things they base it off of like the fundamentals of these quote holidays are based off the actual holidays of the Bible. You know, the ones that the Israelites had. See, these that wreath is it's similar to what I think it's twice that is now. I think it's twice. There's one for Halloween. It was a pagan thing where you have to have a pumpkin on your doorstep, near your doorstep, and now for this stupid Christmas thing or whatever, or that Saturnalia, how they did it with the wreaths, they always put it on the front of their door. But that goes all the way back to the time of the Passover, the first ever Passover in the time of Exodus, where you have to put the blood of the lamb upon the door lintels and the edges of the door. You see, if you didn't do that, then you know the death angel would not pass over you, and your firstborn would die.
you know that.
So, I'm sorry, but these holidays, you notice how a lot of these holidays have to do with something with the door, with a door, and it literally either door or lights. And it's funny because you got the Feast of Tabernacles, or I think it was the Feast of Lights, and it has a lot of lights in it for the holiday, the actual holiday, which the actual holiday is how we brothers call it. But yeah, you can read on.
I was going to say, you notice that it's a connection between the Halloween and the Thanksgiving. You know, I say Halloween.
Yeah, because
and Thanksgiving
because they're both pagan, and I think if I remember correctly, they're Celtic to be exact. And Druid stuff is Celtic.
Yeah, they also use the Druid also during the Halloween.
Yeah. That Wicca man and stuff like that is that's Celtic shit. It's
there's a lot of
Druids and shit.
Involved mysticism and shit behind it.
Druids are pretty much witches and warlocks, because it doesn't have to be with just females. They're witches and warlocks. That's why you see sometimes in the movies, you see like people with like these like wooden ivy sometimes on there. They wear as clothing, maybe sometimes. That shit goes back to the Celtic stuff. You know, they got like ivy growing on them and shit.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like a poison ivy. Had the way that her dress is. It's basically much how the Celtics wore things. It's similar, but you know, ivy is more comic. You know, actual living ivy.
the connection with the pumpkin too.
Yeah, the pumpkin.
Halloween.
The pumpkin is fucked up.
And then the Thanksgiving.
The
They
pump-
also has the pumpkin involved with it.
Yeah,
With the wreaths now.
I
And
think
then
they.
here comes, Christmas.
I think they offer certain people. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot. It's been a while. But they boil them or whatever, and then they use the fat from what was left behind or whatever, to put it inside the pumpkins, and then they light it. They light the fat since fat is flammable, if I remember correctly. And you know, that's what they use inside these pumpkins and shit like that. And they put it in front of the door. I don't know. It's been a while. But bro, could you read Amos?
Yes. This is Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light.
It's darkness and not light. Oh, shit. That's annoying. Mobile.
Somebody burned the turkey.
I hope one of their fucking trees burned,
Oh,
man.
no,
Fuck
it's
that.
not.
Your tree light up on fire.
Yeah. They put lights on it. It just sparks and just lights it on fire. But
That'll be a sight to see.
you know, a lot of these people they're doing this quote Christmas because they actually believe that it's the birth of the Messiah in the Bible. And thus they think that when that day comes for that rapture, that they're going to be saved. Saved from what, first of all? But that they believe that they're going to be saved. So they desire the day of the Lord. But what end is it for them? Is that but death and destruction for these people. Because it's stupid. They're fucking stupid. They don't read the Bible. And maybe they'll skim over certain aspects where the scriptures show that the YAHAWASHI was not born on in the winter. And they'll skip over that fact because they want to continue to celebrate Christmas. You know, they want to be naive to it. They want to be, is that the word? Ignorant, not naive.
Yeah,
They got they also, we forget that they push that Satan cross pretty much.
Oh yeah. He was actually going into it. It goes to Yule. It goes that Saint, not Saint Nicholas. They just pretty much took Saint Nicholas to make it look like it was a good thing.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much trying to take him as the quote Santa Claus thing. Man, Saint Nicholas knew about that, and if he was an Israelite, which I believe he's an Israelite, man, he'd be pissed at that fact. Like, what? Taking my story, putting my name on this man? You know, it's not even his story really. He had a separate story that had nothing to do with quote Christmas.
Exactly. You know, that's why YAHAWASHI got it. He said, I got it. Don't get mad. I got this. He's gonna destroy Esau.
From one of the websites, that I saw, it said where Krampus came from. Krampus comes from one of Thor's goats, apparently. That they see him as quote Santa Claus's counterpart or whatever. Like really? But they have so much. It's so much fucked up. It's kind of like it's like a hairball. That's how I see Christmas now.
There's a history behind Christmas, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's just loud. Oh my god.
I was on here. Oh, okay. You know, there's a history behind that Krampus character, you know? And I believe that when they first started introducing Santa Claus, Krampus wasn't even a thing. He was actually a Jake.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
He was a Jake, and then later they started changing the way he looks, make him more demonic. Meaning that to how Esau make it like Esau is the good guy, and Jake is the bad guy. So Jake, they started putting horns and whatever on Krampus, you know. And the elves, the elves themselves also got a history. They're demonic little demons, you know. And then they change it to like nice, light,
happy little
elves and all that.
A lot of the imps, basically.
Like imps?
Like imps.
You know, there's so many shit.
Oh, continue.
Okay, this is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat of offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Your fat beast. But, you know, the Heavenly Father, he hates these quote holidays, man, that these people have. He hates it. He said it twice. First he said despise, and then he says I hate. No, he said I hate, and then I despise.
He says I despise your feast days.
He hates it with a genuine passion. You know? You know, all of that's talking about mainly the Israelites. Well, not mainly. It's talking about the Israelites. Strictly. You know? Because they're the ones following
They're following customs of the heathens.
Yeah, they're following the customs of these fucking weird ass dogs out here. And it sounds fucked up, but the scripture, calling you dogs, that's merciful enough. Fucking A, the Heavenly Father called you worse. He called you spit.
Spittle.
He called you spit, man. You know, calling you dogs is already, it's nice. It's very kind of me to say that. They call you a dog. You know? It sounds fucked up.
Yeah, when
you know?
actually you're nothing. You're nothing.
You're nothing, man.
Nothing.
You are our inheritance. You know?
They're like pieces of shit.
You are our heritage. You're the Israelites' inheritance, man. You know? And you require, discipline by the Israelites, by the rulership of the Israelites, man. Damn. All right, let me read some of these that the brother got.
I didn't finish this one.
I think the brother just stopped by though, but you know he slapped down some. What? No, you didn't.
I didn't finish it. You told me to stop at 24.
Let me see what you got.
Also,
Let me read. I'm literally turning you. I don't know why you fighting back. Stop fighting back. I can move my hand. Okay, yeah, you
you fighting back.
You're fighting back.
I got another history.
No, you moved your hand, but it wasn't turned towards me.
I needed this, and then I acknowledged.
Listen, I got another history too, but this is about the song Jingle Bells. You know, because that's coming out right now. You devils are being exposed. You know, that song Jingle Bells. They said Jingle Bells is a popular Christmas song written by James Lord Pierpont in 1857. However, the song origins are complex and have been subject of controversy. The song originally titled One Horse Open Sleigh. That was like I think it was a book, and was written for Thanksgiving celebration, not Christmas. It was intended to be a fun and upbeat song for children to sing while sledding. However, the song's lyric has been criticized for their perceived reference to slavery. The line dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh is often interpreted as a reference to Underground Railroad.
What? It's fucking...
Deep,
Yo, that's Satan, man. Come on. Damn.
Yo. Okay, let me see. It's reference to the Underground Railroad, a network of secret routes and safe houses used by enslaved Jakes, you know, Israelites. I'm not going to say the others, you know, to escape to freedom in the 19th centuries. Some historians had argued that the song's lyric contains coded language to refer the experiences of enslaved people. For example, the line, "O'er your fields we go, laughing all the way," could be seen as a reference to forced labor and brutal treatment of enslaved people on plantations. You know? And however, often historians have disputed the interpretation, arguing that the song's lyrics are simply a product of time period and do not contain. They're looking for an excuse to justify, like, this is why we still got Jingle Bell. It was just a coincidence.
You know what that sounds like?
You know?
No, but that was a long time ago.
This is how the devil gets down. You know? and do not contain intentional reference to slavery. You know, but they got photos of Jake. They have like a yoke of iron, but they have bells.
I fucking knew it. I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. I was gonna mention it, but you are. Fuck it.
James Lord Pierpont, the guy who wrote that song or book or whatever, the song's author was a member of a prominent abolitionist family. It was known to have been sympathetic and caused Indian slavery. Yeah, right. Now they're trying to justify like these guys are really good. When was the last time I heard something like that? It was man, there was another incident about man, I forgot who it was. That all of a sudden he became a good guy. He became a minister. There was another Edomite also.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
trying to remember who it was.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yo, Esau, man, Esau.
Was it the one oh I think was it the one that made the book about Sambo? Like, was it about Sambo or was it about
No, it wasn't Sam.
what's his
No, Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom? I think it was Uncle Tom's the book about Uncle Tom or whatever.
I don't think it was Sam.
It was something. I thought it was that.
So that makes two Edomites that now all of a sudden they're good guys. So don't do nothing to them. They really were against slavery. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. They were just covering their ass because there was no more business. And they had to start something else. You know?
We're still the guy.
Yeah.
They hate like the short where the slaves are free, and then it shows the master releasing the Jake. He's like, "You're good now, right?"
Yes,
That was
pretty
good.
much.
That's pretty much how it is.
They're no hard
Like,
feelings.
no hard feelings, right?
No hard feelings.
Oh shit! Man. Can't wait to put their hands on them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that face you made. That was funny.
You little fucking shit, you know?
No, you still got a little more on that.
Okay, this is Amos chapter 5. I'm going to restart at 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and offer meat of offerings, I fucked it up. And offer meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. For I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Right there.
Yeah, man, we hate that shit. dude.
YAHAWASHI don't want to hear jingle bells. He don't want to hear, oh, silent night. He don't want to hear all that. That's not. You're not going to find silent night, holy night in the scriptures. You're not going to find it in the Bible anywhere. You know, you're not going to find jingle bells in the Bible. You're not going to find jingle bells in the book of Psalms. You're not going to find silent night in the book of Psalms.
It's funny
Your
though.
thick kids.
It's funny though. What the Most High hates, we hate. You know, what the Most High hates, we hate, and it is part of our spirit, man.
Exactly. It just it kind of burns me. You know.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
The only thing that the Lord wants to hear is the sound of his prophets preaching his word and the destruction of this place.
Shit.
The loud booms. That's what the Lord wants to hear.
Yeah, YAHAWASHI don't want to. He's not gonna heed to because you got presents under the tree, or you pray to him about like, please Lord, have Santa give me some.
That's a good
He's not
precept,
gonna
bro.
give a
That's
shit
a good
about that.
precept.
That's not in the Bible.
Oh, but
You worry about the traditions of man. You're scared. You're scared of being isolated by society because you're not celebrating Christmas. So therefore, you go along with what the world tells you to do.
wasn't there a scripture about that? That we rather fear the Most High rather than men. Brother got a good precept though.
Versus he, what is it?
Brother got a good precept. This is Psalms 139 and 20. It says, for they speak against thee wickedly. Thine enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Yeah, that's, you know, that's how we are. All the brothers of this truth, that's how we are. We hate every one of them that hate the Most High. Everything that the Most High hates, we also hate. You know?
And then it
But
shows
that's also shows that we're going to be one with the Most High. You know, especially the reason I'm saying going to is because we're not liking onto the Most High until we get those new bodies, like made one with Yahawashi, and Yahawashi already being one with the Most High. You know. The brother got another one real quick. This is Proverbs 29 and 27. It says, "An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way of abomination to the wicked." It says, then, this is Acts 5:29. It says, "Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men." I think there was another one though, but you know, it was talking about fear, that we don't. I'm not entirely sure though. I might be might be mixing up precepts. I remember that happened. I think it was with Elder Makala. I think that happened to him. Accidentally mix up certain precepts, but they sound good together. It does sound good together because it sounds like even that the scriptures say something like that.
Even though
We rather fear the Most High rather than men, but you know, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. You know?
We wish you had better flesh and better think. That way we have better thinking and everything. Say,
No.
you can imagine if we had a godly flesh, right? And we just speak up exactly how it's written, you know? You know, that's how Yahawashi was. When Yahawashi say a precept, he says it like that, you know?
Hey, he says it straight up, man.
Right.
He says it like he's the one that wrote it.
Because he's the book. He comes in the body of the book.
He did basically.
That's why.
Especially thinking. Spirit, he basically, right?
I found it, bro. I found it. In Matthew 10 and 28, it says, "Fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him that is able to kill both the soul and body in hell." You know, that's right. Destroying the man from the inside out. The Most High can do that. Yo, are you finished up on that? Oh no, you have like one precept left.
Yeah.
Oh, you here, bro? Read it.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 23. I'm sorry, 23. "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream."
That's right. And the Most High, he started that through his prophets, man, by laying this whore bare, you know, making them bare. You know, everyone that wants to be joined with this whore, which is referring to Babylon, you know, America, you know, the society, the ideology of the society. Anybody who wants to be joined up with them, with this place, you know, is becoming bare through these scriptures, man. You know, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Oh, brother, got some more precepts, so.
It's just so it's just how ridiculous people act so they act so kind this time of year.
Oh, that's
But
a good
then
precept.
here comes the next day. Now they're going to be total assholes because now Chris Massacre is over. You know.
Brother got the precept for the fear part, because it actually goes hand in hand with each other too. This is Psalms 34 and 7. It says, "The angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth him." That's why we rather fear the Most High. We rather fear YAHAWASHI, man. You know, we don't give a shit about the stupid place. We don't give a crap. We don't give a crap if Esau tries to threaten our life, man. And Llewellyn, when that day comes and Esau tries to, persecute us, and he grabs us up, tries to kill us and stuff, you know, Llewellyn, the YAHAWASHI keeps the spirit on us, man. all the way through. You know?
You know what irritates me also? Let's say you're walking down the street, right? And you see a man in need, like a homeless or whatever, yeah? You try to help him out, right? The minute you help him out, the minute he says, "Oh, Merry Christmas," it irritates the shit out of me. It's like, damn it. You know, you're homeless. Merry Christmas? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. What the Merry Christmas got you? You're in the fucking streets.
It's just saying that, trying to lighten that mood, thinking that you're a part of the world. It's kind of like,
Damn.
it's kind of like, sorry, good one. You know how like it is in Marvel, you know, and you're like disguising yourself as a Hydra agent or something like that,
Yeah.
and you go past a soldier and they're like, "Hail Hydra," right? I was like, "Hail Hydra," and you go like, "Hail Hydra," you know, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. He's just because he thinks that you're just like him. It's just a soldier.
You know,
I found the same.
Clark Kent for somehow.
I found the same. When somebody says Merry Xmas to you, I just do.
I just say YouTube, and it completely ignore the fact.
It just hurts me, man.
Yeah, it's so irritating. I don't like it.
See the
I
condition,
don't like it. I don't
right?
like it either. Brother got Psalms 118:8. It says, "It is better to trust in Yahawah than to put confidence in men." Oh, I like that one. I like that
I
one.
was looking for that one.
I like that one. It says Psalms 18:9. It said, "It is better to," and that goes hand in hand with trying to be joint heirs with this whore, you know, with America, with the ideology of this stupid society. You know, a lot of these people are very caught up in it, very conformed. That's what the word conform means. It means to be joined together.
Because they had this unity mentality because it happened to be, come on, you got to get in the spirit.
Yeah, it's you know, the Roman Empire always had that. That's why they even had Saturnalia, you know, come together with that Yule thing in the first place, and whatever other holidays, because they want, quote, holidays. I have to go correct myself there.
Holidays.
Quotation mark it. You know, well, all these other things, because they want them to come together. It's like how you say, "Oh, come on, let us celebrate this together. This is for everybody, not just me."
You gotta get in the spirit of Christmas.
You say that jolly going.
Spirit of wickedness.
Yeah, man.
That spirit of wickedness.
That's what it is, the spirit of wickedness.
But I got let's see, Psalms 18:14. Psalms 1:18-14. It says, "Yahawah is my strength and song, and become my salvation." That's the only. Oh, my bad. Oops. That's the only song that is pleasing to Yahawah's ears. Know that? He does not like the vows of the vows and the songs of these people, man. Because what's just like with that Jingle Bells thing, it has a dark history behind it, and it may not be known to many of the people out here. Damn, I keep hitting the thing.
It's dead.
It may not be known to many of the people out here. Yo, don't do that. Don't put it too close. It may not be known to many of the people out here. Oh, you just flipped the camera, bro. Now we're gonna get everybody, all of our faces all over there. Oh, there you go. It may not be known to many of the people out here, but to YAHAWASHI, he knows everything, man. He sees it all. There's a reason why he's the omniscient, man. You know? He's omniscient. I'm gonna read it again. And Tawada, YAHAWASHI wa Barakatah, bro, for these precepts, man. Psalms 118:14, it says, "Yahawah is my strength and song, and it's become my salvation." And he's also our song. That's why when we come to these scriptures, we're able to sing that. We sing the song that he's singing to us, because we got the rhythm of it.
Everything from the Bible, and we reading it out loud, and we telling you that we basically singing it to whoever has an ear. Because right now, there's not a lot of ears. You know, a lot of Jakes are at home, spending time with their family, being jolly, you know, watching fucking reruns of fucking Christmas Story bullshit, or any other Disney, whatever Disney throw at them, you know, getting together, or having parties, having drinks and whatever. you know,
Yeah.
getting stupid. Sometimes there are fights because there's disagreement. You know,
Yeah, you
and
can-
Drake just found out that so and so cheated on so and so, and then there's a little argument there. You know, whatever, however you spend it. You know. But this Chris Massacre thing is nothing but madness. That's all it is, and it keeps you more blinded to what's really going on. Meanwhile, the elites are up there doing some heavy witchcraft this day, you know, about how they're going to go about in 2025, you know.
But I got a couple more precepts on here too. Yeah, I was gonna read the ones that you have all the way up there, but
Yo, man.
bro, for the new precepts.
Yo, well, everybody's listening to those fitness songs and opening the presents and everything, videotaping it. The elites over there like rubbing their hands together,
They're
saying,
snickering.
"How else should I deceive them?"
Meanwhile, 60-year-old Jake just opened a box. He's a present with the new Xbox or new PlayStation. The kid's like, wow.
Yippee, hooray!
I'm so happy, you know. 6-year-old Jake with missing teeth, you know, because he's about to change it, you know. But some Jake cannot afford that, anyways. You know, some of them will end up just getting socks.
So let me
You know?
let me continue with this one.
They pretend they like it.
Brother got Revelation 12 and 11 in the NLT. It says, and they have defeated him with the blood. They have defeated him by the blood of the Lamb and their testimony, and they did not love their lives so much that they were afraid to die. What? Huh, that doesn't sound right together. Let me see. Did I say it wrong? Revelation 12 and 11. I don't know what's up with the Blue Letter Bible on my phone, man. It's like loading, like for a while. Holy shit! Yeah, it doesn't sound right in the NLT there on the last sentence, because in the KJV it says they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of the testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death, which means they did not love their life, like living out this you know here. But in the KJV, I mean in the NLT, it says this. It says, and they defeated him by the blood of the Lamb and by their testimony, and they did not love their lives so much that they were afraid to die. They loved not their lives so much. They loved not their life so much that they were afraid to die. If they didn't love their life, that's it confused the fuck out of me, bro. What the hell? When the KJV says they love not their lives unto the death, you know.
So they lived a life, but they were still afraid to die. And the ALT shows you what you're trying to say. Here. They love not their lives, but they are still afraid to die. This is what NLT did.
That's what I'm saying. They were afraid to die. Nah, man. If we had to choose between either committing sin or willingly with these people or dying, we'd rather give up our lives. That's what it means to love not your life unto death. YAHAWASHI said it. You know? How do you say it? That you gotta, what is it? How do you say it? Talking about that you have to give up.
Oh, for his sake.
Yeah. How do you say it?
Let's get it.
Let me get it. Yeah, it's whoever gets it first. Fuck, my stupid sleeves. Is it? So the other way around?
Oh, you know what? It might be singular.
I don't know. It's catching me. I guess it's like I guess it's just the KJV the way that is worded, but
You know,
No.
right here. It's Matthew 10 and 38. He that taketh not the cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
oh, I see what it be. I see what you mean. Yeah, because I keep
Because
You know-
there's lives with the B and there's life with the F.
What am I looking
All right?
Yeah, but what I'm looking at here.
No.
that we overcame him with the blood of the Lamb and the word of the testimony. I see what he means, but I guess I was getting like mixed up with that precept the brother just got,
Okay.
But I see what it. I see this up. All right, you read this one. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote his.
Judah came from?
Judah?
Yeah.
Where the Judah came from?
Yeah.
From, like,
What tribe he came from?
what tribe he came from?
Yeah.
The
Judah is the tribe.
Judah
Yeah.
came, he's the son of Jacob.
Thank you. Now you can talk. This guy understand what I'm saying. That's what I asked.
Okay, so
That's it?
So
Yeah.
That's it.
How
That's
many
it.
how many kids he got?
He had
you mean in total? Like is
How
the
many
Jacob?
kids he got?
That's 13 in
he had,
total.
No.
he had 10.
No. He got 11 kids.
11 kids. No, because
He got
he
11.
there were 13 tribes, but not the tribe of Dan. The tribe of Dan is not mentioned in the book of Revelations to be saved up.
He got 13 kids.
No, he adopted if I remember correctly, Manasseh and Ephraim.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. What I know he got 11 kids. 11 kids.
Oh, he's got 11. Yeah, that's awesome. He's right.
So 11 counting
Tribe in
Joseph.
yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Sorry, Joseph.
So what was his point?
Here I am miscounting, but
Just teach, man.
I don't know. That was weird. That was weird.
Like, what was your point?
That was a top quiz.
That one.
Yes, a pop quiz. Oh, what's
That
that?
one I did not know.
Shit, bro. Oh my God.
What is it? Like his own fucking video
That
that he
one I
did?
did not know how to answer. I did not
He
know.
didn't really specify what was actually the question. Maybe it's just to his own satisfaction. That's it.
No, he was right though. There was 11 kids. I said 10, but I meant 11.
He was-
Not 10 because
the
I was
question was
considering.
pretty vague. That's why I was trying to understand.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me see. Let me read this. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. This is moreover, King Antiochus wrote this.
I got one more question for you. What kind of blessing God put upon them?
What kind of blessing? What you mean?
Like a blessing.
Like a promise?
Yeah, he got promise and a blessing too.
Like
Oh, probably the inheritance.
onto Jacob or his sons?
No.
To his
To
sons?
Bani Israel.
To Israel?
To Bani Israel, yeah.
That they shall own the dew of the earth, and the nations shall serve him and everything like that.
No, he has his favor on them.
He has his favor on them.
Yeah. He has a favor on them.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
like
The favorite is Israel.
Yeah, but
he's saying favor. He's saying favor. He's saying favor.
Favor.
Yeah, he's saying favor. Yeah, I mean it's in the name. The name Israel. The name Israel. When Jacob's name was changed to Israel, the word Israel means
Favor.
he's prince. He's the prince of the Most High.
Prince of power.
In the ancient Hebrew tongue, is Yasharallah.
Yeah,
Israel.
Yeah. He put his favor on them.
His favor.
Yeah. His favor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
he's
that's-
he's his chosen people. That's what his chosen people are. But I know what you
No.
mean. It's just that right now the
No, chosen people and favor is different.
Is the birthright? Is that what you're talking about?
No. I'm talking about
Unless you ask.
I have a favor for you, and then I choose you. It's different.
Unless you're talking about the elect within Israel.
Yeah, I'm talking about Israel. You know what I'm saying? I have favor for you. I choose you. Completely different.
Okay, you're talking about favor within the favor.
Yes. He favor for them. His favor is on them.
So-
like his blessing is on them.
Yes.
But he don't choose them.
He says, I will yet choose Israel. I was yet have mercy upon Jacob and choose Israel. You want to get that? Somebody get that. Oh, Joe, I know you want to say something.
He was asking. He was saying
Yo.
a favorite within
And-
that favorite. There's a group, but there's a favorite within that group.
Yeah, I know what he means.
We're probably talking about the elect.
He's saying that he favors Israel, but he's not going to choose them. That's what he's saying?
No. I don't say don't choose them. You know, he choose anybody he wants to. You understand? But he put his favor on them.
I got it.
His favor is on them. You understand? That's
But
that's
who would he choose
God.
outside of Israel? No, I mean like who would he choose outside of Israel?
anybody.
But
You're on his favor.
somebody get Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 where it talks about
My
that.
friend, you are his favor. You are his favor. You are his favor. On his, you understand what I'm saying? Because you choose to worship his words.
Of course, yes, of
Thank
course.
you. You understand what I'm saying? That's completely different. I have favor for you and then I choose you. That's different. Now you understand what I'm saying? He choose you because he's saying his words.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? He has a favor for this person, but he don't choose them.
So are you saying that
He's basically
like it's hard to like
I'm trying to
understand?
He select you
Uh-huh.
and then he don't select somebody else.
And he could select somebody else.
Let me give you an
He don't
example.
select somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm giving an example. Like he choose us.
Us right now
Right?
because we're saying his
But
words.
right now, right now he's favoring the Chinese, for example.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
not a
yeah.
Chinese.
If you're talking about like
It's only for.
if you're talking about the election, if you're talking about the election,
I'm not talking about election.
because there is a people
There's a deep word.
like he favors Israel, but he chooses a number out of the nation of Israel.
Thank you. Now you're saying.
That's what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I
you
mean.
Yes,
Now you got
yeah.
my point.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
It's the election.
that's true or not?
That it is true.
Yeah,
it's true.
that's it. Yeah.
144,000 is 1/3 of the nation of Israel.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Told you accent, bro. Like,
One third.
Yeah, it's
One
okay.
third.
It's a, yeah, it's a-
We're trying to understand you.
Huh?
That's why.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, that's why I'm not upset. I'm just trying to we get the same page. You understand? I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
so-
sharing the same knowledge inside.
Are you
I'm a Muslim.
You're Muslim, but where's your father come from?
My father, Gambia.
Your nationality, yo.
Gambia.
Gambia.
Gambia?
Yeah, Gambia.
Is that West Africa?
Yeah, West Africa. Yes.
Then you're an Israelite.
You're an Israelite. You're an Israelite.
Well,
The
you're
Israelites,
accepted or not.
Israelites
Okay,
during the
okay,
time of
okay.
during the
okay,
time.
Okay, the thing is, Africa.
Huh?
Africa. This is good. Africa. We was in dark.
What was that?
We was in dark. We was in dark.
In dark?
Dark. We don't know God.
Oh, it's yes, yes,
You understand what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
Before those people come, we are Africa. We are barbarians. We are in darkness.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
understand? We don't belong to this group.
Would you're
Unless
You
you're
know the
confusing it
history-
with the people
No.
in the land.
yeah, there's
Can you
there's
listen?
there's a
Listen,
separate
listen,
there's a
listen,
separate.
listen, can you listen?
Okay,
Listen.
okay, go ahead.
We black. We don't know nothing about religion. We worshiping idols and all that stuff.
Of course.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. When I call it Jacob came to Egypt. No, Jacob. Yusuf come to Egypt.
Yeah, yeah.
He bring his family from Egypt. From I call it. I forget the name of the land. Canaan.
Canaan, yeah,
And
yeah.
he come to Egypt. So when he come to Egypt, he come with the religion of Ibrahim. You understand?
Yeah, but it only lasted for a time.
Listen, Africa don't know nothing about how you call it, like Israel. We don't know nothing about Israel. Israel came from Jacob family from Egypt. When they come to Egypt, so God chose his people from there. And then the tribe of Israel came from from Yusuf family, Jacob. You understand? So we Africa, we don't know nothing about this.
Oh, of course, of course.
You understand? We are not Israelis.
I know. I think he knows it.
Not Israelites.
That's what I'm saying. We are not.
He's
We are not.
He's saying that he's saying that
Now you understand?
he's saying that he's not. He's saying that he's not an Israelite. He's a.
Okay, we are.
You African.
Whole Africa continent is dark.
Okay,
We don't know nothing about God. We worship in idols.
okay. You mentioned earlier that you were Muslim. Right?
Yes, I'm Muslim.
Muslim. So would that make you Ishmaelite?
No. No.
So you converted
I like
to
the
Islam.
so brother got it's a good precept, bro.
So
We converted to Islam. We converted to Christianity. We converted to Judaism.
okay, let's say a Chinese man,
Uh-huh.
he converted to Islam.
Uh-huh.
You know, is he Islamic or he's still Chinese?
You tell me the difference.
He's still Chinese.
No, what he's saying is basically he's not an Israelite. That he's not Israelite at all.
Israelite. So
Okay,
he's
listen
straight-
to me. Listen to me. About the Chinese guy, I want to answer you because, like a way of religion, what you are. You are.
This is what we teach.
No,
right here?
I'm not saying what you teach. I think the way of religion, what you are.
Israelite still.
No, I'm asking them. If I'm Christian or is Muslim or Jewish or Buddha, whatever, you converted to that you abandoned what you know before and then you come to know this. So that's what you are now.
You just based on based on wherever
Because
you come
you-
from.
based on
And
where you
what-
came from.
And,
You changed
based
your-
on what your parents taught you and before
Yeah,
that.
now you come to what you choose to be. You still you are what you are. But in your mindset and in your behavior, your action, that's what you are. If you are, example, if you are working in a Wall Street and somebody working in a restaurant, completely mindset. Yes or no?
Get a mind.
Of mindset. You understand? What kind of work you do?
Mindset of the world.
Kind of mindset. What you do? Like what you do? That's what you are. If you are a rapper and then you are a high quality, you are a preacher, completely different. That's what you are. You change your mindset to be what you are. Now you change your mindset to be a preach. You're not the word of God.
This is not.
That's what you're saying right here. That's exactly what we're trying to tell you. Like, in the Western, have you ever known the history of how the Israelites were persecuted by the Romans? They fled.
No. That's too far.
No.
That's too far.
It's too. That's the point. It's too far to the point. It's too far to the point that our people don't know who the heck they are.
No, you already you are, but you change it to something that you choose to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? You choose to be that person. You know that religion, that culture, or you choose to go sleep on the street. You choose to stay in the house. You choose. It give you a choice.
We don't choose anything.
Yeah.
The Lord chooses us.
That's what I'm saying. The Lord chooses the body. It's your own, from your own soul.
Wait, that confuses me. Because if you're an Israelite, then you're an Israelite.
You don't
choose to be
You
an
are
Israelite.
not Israel. I'm not Israelite. I know that. I'm 100%. I know that. I'm African. I choose to be Muslim.
But if your lineage goes back to
There's no lineage. There's only black. We are black African continent. We don't know nothing about this.
You see,
Okay, so you're
like black and
Huh?
black as in color.
Black as African, as a human being. Black.
Yeah.
You understand? We are that continent. We don't know
I mean,
nothing.
it's not.
We don't know nothing about religion.
Are you
We
talking
don't-
about you? You're talking about
Okay, let me tell
I'm
you.
not talking about you. I'm talking about Africa.
No,
You're
I
African.
know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
You
But
understand? Yeah, your brain is not really what I'm trying to
I want
teach
you. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tell you a history. Like before you cut me off.
Yeah.
All right. During the Roman persecution, in 70 AD.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The southern tribes, you see up there, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right. Majority of them, they fled down to Egypt. All right, in the southern, in the Africa, what modern days call Africa. All right. They since they cannot fit in with the nativity of that place.
Yeah,
they're called the Hamites.
Yeah, in Rome.
No, further down in Egypt.
Okay,
all right,
okay.
in the province of Egypt.
Okay, so they come to Egypt.
They went to Egypt, but
Okay,
they
now-
cannot fit in with the nativity of Egypt. Though their skin color is the same, is similar as theirs. That's why they fled there in the first place, because they can camouflage in from the so-called Romans. All right, they can blend in.
Yeah.
But since they could not fit in, they went onto the western side. They were pushed to the west of the parts of Africa.
Yeah.
And as time went on and on, time further in the future, our people have forgotten who they are, started to call themselves as if they're native to that land. Ever since.
Yeah. But the thing is,
But they,
yeah.
and then as time, I'm sorry to cut you off. But as time went on, then the so-called white man came. All right, who sold them into slavery?
No.
The ones who were native there.
You understand, but that's way too far. But I'm telling you, where they came from, that's one. They came from, the tribe came from Canaan, and then they go to Africa.
This is it.
Thank you. That's what I want to know. So
But
that's
what
one
makes
thing.
you think that you're strictly an African?
Yeah, because we don't know nothing. We was a barbarian. We was not.
That's the point I'm trying to tell you.
Can you listen to what I'm saying?
Let's just get precepts.
Okay, this is a dark. They come to us. They come to
Hebrews,
us. They came
yeah.
from Canaan to us. They don't from there. They come with their family.
Are you familiar with Igbos?
Huh?
Igbos?
No.
Yoruba?
So, no. So just minute abstraction, you know, I don't have that deep knowledge, but abstraction, they came to Africa. So when somebody came to your land, that don't make you what I'm you. No.
But as time
that
goes on, it
kind of-
does.
We
It
know
does.
who we are.
that-
We know
Yeah.
who we are.
No, I'm not saying.
So-
I'm not giving you.
You know?
I'm not giving you
He-
guys
he's-
nothing. We just share the knowledge. You understand? If somebody came from Africa to come to America, he is not American.
No, he's not. But if he's indoctrinated to believe that, he
You
will
understand?
say he is.
Yeah, but whatever he can.
You
believe.
see, that's why so-called blacks call themselves blacks. That's why Hispanics call themselves Hispanics.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
they don't know their history.
But the thing is, he cannot come from China and then come to America and say, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm American. You got people on the land.
That's that. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is something.
I see what he's getting. I see what he's getting
Yeah,
from,
no,
but
yeah. That's-
at the same time,
Thank you.
damn, he still wants to go. All right, man. But
Yo,
he's
You better not come
he
back
confused
here.
something crazy.
no,
He's already
he's not.
annoyed.
I see what he's getting at. It's just that he's naive. He's naive. He's not ignorant. He's naive.
However,
I couldn't see where he's getting.
this my next question, because I never got to. I was going to ask him, do you know anything about the Bible? If he doesn't know the Bible, he can just keep walking down the street. You know, he'll come over here.
That's
pushing
the
his
thing.
ideology, man.
I don't think that dude was a Hamite.
You know,
I don't think that dude. If anything, he gave off the vibes.
He gave me.
He gave off. I think it was Judah.
He gave me a Jake vibe. You know?
It was Jake, but
But
he's
not-
very
he
very
doesn't-
convinced and persuaded in himself
was
that
he-
he's a Hamite.
was he-
That's
was-
converted to Islam. That's what's going through his head.
Was he trying to say? Was he trying to say that that he was a heathen? That he was trying to say.
He's pretty much trying to say that, but
Yeah.
he's trying to also say that it was the people's choice. It was the people's choice to be able to convert themselves, or to change themselves from from one custom to another.
I don't know what.
You can't do that just off willingly. You know,
he confused them. He confused them.
as time goes on, if you're dwelling in the land of heathens for a long time, if you don't keep an eye on your children, you know, if you don't keep an eye on your children will start to do things that you don't want to do. And when they had children, they're not going to teach their children the thing that you didn't want them originally to do, and they're going to continue to do the same thing, and to the point that your far grandchildren, you know, are going to start to follow the ways of the heathen, and thus start calling themselves heathen, and so on. You know,
you see what's going on. Even our own family members, you know, they think they're something they're not.
Yeah, and look at Solomon. Look at Solomon. Solomon was super, very fucking wise. Very wise. You know? Very, very smart. But even he fell to idolatry. He fell to following the customs of the heathen. Now people who are not so wise,
He was bringing strange
and
idols.
look, Solomon was close to the Most High. Just as David was, he was close to the Most High. But Solomon fell. And if Solomon fell with all his wisdom, what makes you think that people who are not so wise, they'll quickly fall faster than he did? You know, and they'll start following the ways of the customs of the heathens. Oh, brother got a good precept. Psalms 106 and 35 says, "But we were mingled among the heathen and learned their works." That's a good precept. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. And that's why scriptures say we were Gentiles in the flesh, you know, carried away by these dumb idols. You know, coming into this truth, we have our eyes, it's like wiping the looking glass, just as the scriptures say in Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. But this time, the looking glass is not towards the wicked, the looking glass is towards our sight to be able to see things.
That's why we got it really bad. You know, all these heathens.
Wiping our eyes like
all
we
these,
woke up.
Even though they do give me some kind of vibe like a J. I saw it between Judah or Levi. And
Yeah. I think it was between Judah and Levi. But it could have been Benjamin too, because though he's lacking hair, it could be Benjamin. Because if he had some hair, he'd probably look like a Benjamin.
But the thing about it, Esau made it worse for us because
But he gave us a
when
big
we came
Judah
over here
vibe.
in James, Esau told us who we are, you know, by lying to us that we're Hispanic, we're blacks, we're Native American. However, Esau threw it at us, you know. So, and then on top of that, to add cherry on top, you know, to add more, should I say, to add more insult to injury.
I like that.
You know, Esau started changing the way people coming from, you know. Anyways,
You see the blink?
yeah,
I can't even see the blade.
He's a big ass.
you know. So to add more insult to injury, Esau started saying that your nationality is based on location instead of by going by the seed of the father. So now to make it worse, now anybody that's born here automatically we are Americans, you know, or let's say if one of us decide to move to Mexico or China, you know, all of a sudden, even in China, we'll say Chinese, you know, however to put it. But the whole point that Esau made nationality based on location, you know.
Hey, I never seen no blinking either, even when it's across the sky.
It is, you know.
Yeah, it's cherry then. Like even when it was like right there, usually you can see the wing blinks, but that was incredibly close and bright. Oh, you guys didn't see it, huh? Man, I've been looking at it, I've been staring at it the whole time. But him too. Anyways,
Wait, I saw.
brother, gotta go preach something over here in Deuteronomy real quick though.
Plane coming that way, and
It looked like a plane at first. I thought it was a plane as well. But then it went over here, and I saw no wingspan with the blinks or nothing. No blinks all the way across. And then it started fading a little bit. And fading and then fading. Yeah, but at the same time, don't be surprised because sometimes you might see something that was a plane, but it was actually a chariot. Man, I remember seeing that back
that happened
back
to
when
us.
I was little, man.
It happened to us back at when we were very little, back in Florida.
Yeah.
It was a Hallows Eves.
Yeah, it was.
You said
There was
making the sound too.
there was a plane in the sky. Yeah, it was making a plane sound. But there was a plane in the sky, and that plane in the mid-flight turned into a chariot.
Yeah, man.
And so these chariots can shapeshift.
All right, let me get this.
This dude, he was saying that
Damn,
we,
I'm
choose,
shaking.
we choose what we want to choose. We don't choose anything, man.
Yeah, the
You know,
most
everything has
epic.
been written, predestined. You know.
Let me get this real quick there. This is Deuteronomy 28:64. It says, "And Yahweh shall scatter these among all people, from one end of the earth, even to the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone." Yeah, yes. The Hamites were heathens, but among them we were scattered. Yep. Second Maccabees chapter 4 verse 16, it says, "By reason thereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose customs they followed so earnestly, and unto whom they desire to be like in all things." Yeah, man, I think that's the thing that I hate the fucking most, man. These heathens coming out of nowhere trying to push the fucking idolatry on us. Nah, man. Kahalayim like YAHAWASHI for opening up our eyes. Yeah, it's kind of like waking up out of sleep. You know how like you get up and you sometimes rub your eyes. You know, that's how we were when we came into the tour. Like woke up, like, you know, makes you very much go like, what did I miss? Then you gotta go into history and go look.
You're gonna have to forgive me, but you know when somebody come over here and get so pushy like that and pushy.
Oh, he was.
You know, I know he wants an answer.
He was
but at
very
the same
pushy. It
time-
was just the way he was done. It was just the way he was done. He could have been a Benjamite.
He said no offense. No, I understand that. I understand that. But,
He was trying to. It's because of his accent. It's just an accent he had to keep changing certain things because we couldn't really understand it. We couldn't understand it the way that he was saying it because he has a different form of English. It's you know, he words in a different fashion, just like how the KJV, you know, words in a different way.
But did he learn anything on his way out?
I
don't think
doubt
so.
it. I doubt it. I think
That's why it's all like a waste of time.
I think he left because he did not want to confuse himself. But
he shouldn't even stop.
He's very comfortable in the thing that he believes in, you know. And at the end of the day, that's what that scripture says. You know, in their life they receive benefits and had not known me, you know, and they loathe His law and everything. That's a form of loathing, loathing the word of Yahweh. It's like it. And then the scriptures say, after they shall know this, the saints shall know after death by pain. The only way that dude's hard head is going to get it is after death by pain. But at least he was humble the way he approached.
That's why the Akim ABC he said Romans chapter 11 verse 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which was what he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
That's right.
You know, he's just a blind Jay. But to come over here, I just see it like pretty much he's pushing his own vain opinion, pretty much, because he's talking about choosing and all that. You know,
That was an opinion. That was the opinion.
You know.
Yeah. It might have been an indoctrination from the Muslim thing because they believe something like that.
They have
but it's stupid. It's very stupid.
It's like Apostle Tahara mentioned, and it's true. They're worse than the Christian. They have like the Apostle said, they have a special kind of demon, and it's true. They do have a special kind of demon in there. You know, he's just going to push what he's going to push. You know, if he think it's African, you know what? Let him be an African. You know,
yeah, go
and
ahead,
he's going to be destroyed with him. You know,
if the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. We got close up there.
You know, there was some good precepts in here. You know,
I read like 90% of them, except the ones at the very, very, very top.
You read Proverbs 20 and 24. And this is talking about.
No, I did not get that one on.
Yeah, I was, and you gotta forgive me. I was anxious to read it, you know. And just throw it out there, you know. This is from KDC, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Men's goings are of Yahawah. How can a man then understand his own way? And that's the thing. He's never gonna understand that. He think he's doing his choosing, Like there's a choice in life of what you're gonna do. You know, even though he don't mean to say like he's not telling us to this and that, but the impression that I got from him is that he made it sound like that we chose to do this. This is not a choosing. YAHAWASHI chooses us to do this work. You know, we don't choose nothing.
He chose our spirit to be subject to this.
You know,
It says the spirit of the prophet subject to the prophet.
and it goes to that.
Subject to us, our soul.
It goes to the scripture too. Many are called, few are chosen. You know, but the impression that I got about his question about was there a favorite within that favorite, I thought that was he was talking about that. But then he somehow, because I couldn't understand how he's asking that question. It sounded vague at the same time, or it's the way he speaks. But then at the same time, the way he was speaking, I thought now he's talking about whether the Lord chose anyone outside Israel. Which, if he's going to choose somebody outside Israel, it's to use them. And then after that, you're not actually the chosen. Like if you have a Chinese man to do some kind of bidding, that's all that Chinese man is going to do. That's all that Moab is going to do. Just do a bidding. Well, that's it. You know? Doesn't mean that Moab is going to get salvation because the Lord chose him to do a certain bidding. That's no different than YAHAWASHI choosing Magog to pull his hooks.
I think to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to bring in that Muslim thing, because that's these fucking Ishmaelites with that Prophet Muhammad thing. He's not even an Israelite, because all the Israelites in the Bible, all the prophets of the Bible were Israelites, man.
That's it. You know what I mean? Let me bring this out real quick. Unless you want to read it.
This is Psalm chapter 69, verse 22. It says, "Let their table become a snare before them." That's right. It's their table. They decide what's on their table, but the Heavenly Father's making it a snare to them. It says that which they should have been, and for their wherefore, there you go. Let it be a trap. Let their eyes be darkened, and that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. That's right.
And that's why, in the end of the day, Jake, things may seem right to him, but in the end thereof is death. That's it. You know, he's not going to benefit with what he's trying to push. Muslim. Yeah, like, okay, that's nice. You know, have a nice life.
I'm an Israelite.
You know?
We didn't choose to be Israelites. This is YAHAWASHI. You know, he made us an Israelite.
So you want to talk about yours?
We're Israelites. We're Israelites since Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Being part of one of the tribes.
And YAHAWASHI
One of the children of Jacob.
YAHAWASHI chose him to get destroyed.
That's right.
You know, set aside.
He should still be happy, though.
You know,
he should still be happy because he's an Israelite. Though a very stupid one, he's still an Israelite.
He rejected the notion that he is. He's totally convinced that he's a Hamite. But he said he's just mad. You know, that's on him. You know?
Damn.
That's why. You know, we're gonna close now. You know, everybody faces these.
Much you want from Yahweh, Give me a second.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahawashi.
All praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi.
Alright, I want to once again give double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. The one that this ancestry was edifying you brothers and you feel my sisters. We can leave it off in the Shema prayer. So Shemai, Yashrullah, Yahawah, Alahayanawa, Yahawah Akhad, Baba! Shalom, Maki Shalom.
I was reading that.
Said too. That chapter you told me together there.